Hello, my name is Chuck Ross, and we're playing Minecraft, and we're getting back to the Pale Oak Forest. What is this actually called? This is called the Pale Garden. Okay. So in last episode, I kind of left it off when I was finishing clearing out that lava lake, and I was thinking about like the way I wanted to design kind of the story around this biome. So I went into a creative world and was playing around with the way I wanted the thing that I'm going to put here to do. And I'm pretty happy with it, actually. So I am going to kind of start clearing this out, making it look a little more the shape that I want. And kind of moving the land around a little bit. And I think this will be a lot of fun. So let's get going. Well, I think I reworked the pool about to the size that I want it, about the shape. I reworked some of the land around the area, but I did want to go over this in the background. Basically, for what I want to do, I'm going to need a lot of the resin, and I did a little testing in the creative world that I've got, and found that the resin spreads from the Creaking Heart in a pattern of 2 by 2, 2 in each of the axis, and then 1 on each of the sides. Now, this also works for that direction. So it spreads in like that shape on all sides, and I decided that, this is kind of about the shape that I want. This, I think, gets about the most out of it that I can. I don't have the front on because I don't know if the gains from having the entire, side filled out actually makes that much of a difference, but I shouldn't need that much more. What did disappoint me is I was trying to figure out the best way to sort of farm the resin for what I'm doing, and was disappointed to find out that you can't just like put them on campfires and have them take damage and make resin. They have to be hurt by you, the player, or a dog, I think. I think maybe explosions, but caused by the player. But yeah, so we're going to do the good old-fashioned glass trick to make this look really, really foggy. And I think in the test that I had, I have to go down... I need 4 layers of the glass, so I need like 1 here, there, and I need basically 4 of those. This is kind of just... I decided that, like, while I was digging the obsidian out, I was kind of thinking through the... like where my headcanon was taking the origin of this issue. And with the lava pool there, I was like, it'd be kind of cool if there was, I don't know, like a thing that was kind of like bubbling out that was causing all of this death to happen in the forest. So I think that's kind of the angle I'm going for. I think from here, I might actually... I think I might just take it down straight from here. So if we have... Let's see, if the top layer is there, so we've got 1, 2... I might want to mark this out a little bit better. This layer will be empty, so we've got 1, 2, and I might leave some of the corners... I don't know. We'll figure that out. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1 more air block. And then the way that I had it in my setup is I had honey here, like on this block here, and then I had a light source on this level. So I think I'm gonna basically mimic that. The honey is just like, it kind of gives just a little layer of I don't know, fuzz to the thing that I think is kind of cool. So, yeah, digging out a hole. So, step next is going to be filling in the bottom with some of the shroom lights. I should have enough. Hopefully. I brought some glowstone in case I don't, but... Wow, that took forever. Okay. You break with a hoe, don't you? Yes, cool. Because yeah, I want this to be like a glowing, nasty sort of looking thing, so that'll be fun. Nice. And then we get some of this going on. And next up, I need to make a whole bunch of orange glass. I think we'll start with that for now. So what I'm going to do is kind of walk around and put down a bunch of this and then put down a bunch of these, because I want this to look really nasty, and having a whole bunch of just random floaties all over the place I think could look kind of cool. Ugh. One interesting thing is that this doesn't break when you place water near it. So it just won't touch it. So that's kind of cool. I don't have to worry about that getting in the way. So, and then to get out, I can just place the water down, because it's not going to break anything, and do that. So yeah, isn't that going to look really just nasty? Which is a good thing, to be clear. That is a good thing. Well, I have run out of resin, so it is time to get me a little bit more. Oh, yeah, you thought you were sneaky, didn't you? When do we got? One, well, I guess I could just swing at him. That looks like all of them, okay. Yeah, originally I was playing around in a testing world and was hoping that I could use like pistons to push the stock of them. Stock, that's not the word. I was hoping that I could use pistons to just kind of push like a log around, which you can do, but you kind of can't do it if the creaking heart is in that pillar. So it is a little less straightforward than I was hoping for, but I'm sure someone's probably got a tutorial out there that's just fine. I just haven't seen it yet. I wanted to play around with it myself, see if I could figure it out. Oh! That's not great. Could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. Aw. And with that, ladies and gents, look at that. Oh, it's so disgusting. Yeah, I'm really happy that the particle sort of effect works out. It would look even better with connected textures on the glass, but, you know. Oh, yeah. That's sick. All right. So let's see. Next, I think before I start doing, like, landscape decorations, I think I want to get the house going. So for the base of the house, I am thinking of... Where is it? There we go. I'm thinking we're going to go blackstone. We're going to go pale oak logs. And then I think we're also going to go with a little bit of the crimson as like an accent color. I brought the basalt because, I don't know, I figured it might be useful. It might not. We'll see. So I don't think it's going to be a huge house. I'm thinking basically like, I imagine like, you know, like a witch or something lives in here and was doing some sort of experiment and ended up, I don't know, contaminating the water in this pond, and then that kind of killed everything around here. So I'm thinking like a really dilapidated witch's hut thing. So I think that's what we're going to go for. And as far as location, I guess, I mean, just like right in front of the pool, maybe? Maybe? So this is actually super useful. It's kind of annoying only because if you're going to go with the design of like trying to get as many pieces as possible, it's just kind of annoying to get up and, you know, break everything whenever it's full up. So honestly, I think I would probably just do basically this design, but flat, and then you can sort of walk by and punch them all off. What I've been doing is when it gets to night, I get their attention, I climb up here, jump across, and then, you know, keep doing that as they come over. They can technically hit me as they're falling in, but it's, you know, not really like a problem. So let me get this area cleared up, and then we can get that started. That'll be fun. Right, so I've moved all the boxes out of the way. And what I'm thinking is I want like a little front garden area around here. And then probably the entrance to the house here. and maybe a room or two here. So I think what I'm going to do is actually extend this area over a little bit. Not a whole lot. I don't want to do infect like this entire area, just a little bit more. Kind of round it off a little bit. And that'll be good. Okay. So maybe for the corners, we'll do the basalt. What does the smooth look like? Do I have... Yes, I do. Okay. Honestly, I cannot... I will continue to sing the bundle's praises. I do not care. Polished basalt. Make a couple, see what they look like. So one option is regular. Okay. And the other one is... Yeah, I think we're gonna go with the polished one. I feel like there's a third option, but I don't know what it is. So I'm picturing the main entrance almost more like a porch than an actual entryway. So as far as the building, I think it's probably going to be a fairly simple one, just like a decently sized rectangle. And let's bring that out another 5 just to section off this room. Cool. And then what if we actually, you know what? I might push this back like 3 blocks so that I can then offset the next room just a little bit forward. So this one will basically be, to explain what I'm talking about, I think I'm going to have the main section of the house about the same level, but I want it to be offset so this section will actually be pushed back a little, so it'll be kind of 2 different boxes. All right, so then I think what I might do is split it in the middle. Okay. I'll just put that there so I know. Okay, so that's 7, 5, and then 5 by 5. Okay. I might make this a 7 by 7 and a 5 by 5. Maybe. You know what? Actually, this is like a lone witch that lives up here, or evil wizard or something. Warlock, maybe, even. So I think we might actually leave it there. I don't think it needs to be a whole lot bigger. So we want a little bit of the polished bricks, I think. We want... is there a cracked variety? There should be, I think. I have a furnace, I think. Yeah. Nice. Okay. We will make just a little bit of that. And I think the rest we will make into regular. I think for now we'll just work with that. So let's go ahead and get this marked out. So we want the door maybe there, I think. So do I want to do a split in the house where it goes from black stone to the pale oak? Or, ooh, that could be cool. Maybe I will use the crimson that I brought for the building part, along with the black stone, and then we'll do the roof in the... No, that's gonna be really bright. The pale oak planks are very white. They are... I mean, they're great, don't get me wrong, but that's gonna be very interesting. So maybe... Let's give it a try, I guess, for the walls. And I think I'm gonna actually bring that up a layer, so that will be foundation. That is not the one I'm looking for. There we go. Okay. Because there's like 0 color, it's it kind of feels like Wizard of Oz black and white. I'm realizing with like no color around it, there's actually like a slight pink hue to it. That's interesting. So for this building, I decided to stick with the theme of the biome itself, which obviously, as the name would suggest, it is pale. So we're going kind of monochrome. So we're just going very white, very black, and kind of gray as one of the accents anyway. And then I think for the color pop, I'm gonna do the crimson and possibly some soul sand torches. I think that could be kind of cool. Dramatic reveal in 3, 2, 1. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's looking pretty much how I want it to right now. Why don't we actually go ahead and get the roof on? I mean, it's very small, so might as well, right? I think this is going to be... Do I want this very pitched, like high, or do I want this like very low? I think I might go kind of high. Let's see how goofy this looks. Yeah, and I like the crimson for this choice. I was originally considering the warped because, like, I feel like the blue would really go well with this biome, but I just kind of think that the blue is a little too vibrant for what I'm looking to do. So I think we're going to go with this. So let's try alternating between the two. See how goofy this ends up. Nope, that is not what I meant to do. Actually, I don't know if I've ever done that before. What would that even look like? That would look like a normal roof, but slightly more blocky. Gotcha. Apparently I suck at alternating between blocks. Yep, just did it again. Stair, block, stair, stair, block, stair. Gotcha. That is a very tall roof. Okay. Oh, yeah, that is cool. Okay. I will probably need a significant larger supply of the crimson wood. Okay. I am going to work on getting this up, and I'll be right back. You know, sometimes it pays to just kind of put your head down and go with the original decision you made. And sometimes that actually just works out. And this happens to be basically one of those times. Apparently, if you put basalt in a furnace, it makes smooth basalt. Unfortunately, you can't get it back once it's made into smooth basalt. You can't just, like, use a regular pickaxe and get, like, cobbled basalt. Yeah, I don't know how that would work either, but apparently there is a third option, so that's cool. I am pretty happy with this, actually. What do I want to do with the rest of these? I think we will just go there and there. And maybe this area sees a lot more foot traffic, so we'll go kind of like that. Okay. Floor, I would say is done. Walls, I would say are done. Roof, I would say is done. So, it's definitely coming along. I ended up bringing the blackstone up 2 more blocks. The amount of white oak was just too much. Just that 2 or 3 extra blocks was just a little too much. And then I added the smooth basalt border around there, which I think is a nice touch. From here, I kind of want to figure out some like window areas. And I kind of want to put like a fireplace in here, but I also don't at the same time. What I think I might do is just a little bit of texturing and kind of leave this pretty empty. Like it was kind of just, raided when someone came across it. Maybe like a couple of like bare essential sort of things. But other than that, I'm kind of thinking this is going to be a pretty empty abode. That is not even, so I think we'll do 2 small windows. Did I do that over here too? Nope, just the one. Okay, cool. And those aren't all probably going to stay. I think some of them are going to end up going away a little bit, but for now, I'm liking it so far. So I can now use my, where did I put it? I put it in here, I think? Yeah, there we go. Is this even noticeable? Okay, that's pretty good, actually. We're going to take a little break for a little bit, and I am going to brush the suspicious gravel over here, because I've been flying past this every time I have to go back to the base to get something, so I figured I might as well actually check out what it's got to offer. I don't believe it's going to give me a sniffer egg, which is kind of something that I want just because. I think that has to be like one of the warmer oceans for that. It'll be interesting at least. Maybe I can get some armor trims or something. That'd be nice. Got wheat. Looks like coal. Another gold nugget, I guess. You know what? Fine. I will take an emerald. Okay, that doesn't look right to me. It says buried treasure map, but I think that just is a regular map this time. That's interesting. Okay, we got a pottery shard. Shard. More wheat. Another buried treasure map that is broken, apparently. Right? Yeah, that's broken. Okay. Is that like an update thing? Do buried treasure maps just not work in this update or something? Okay, so I'm just not even going to bother opening that. That's not worth it. Is that it? Kind of feels like it. I think that one's a little too close to the that ocean monument to do anything with right now. Supremely disappointing side quest over. Back to building stuff. Well, I've done a little work, and I also finally got my shaders back, which is nice, which is good. I'm not going to play a lot with them. I just wanted to put them on for now because, like, they're just so pretty. So I think we're going to start with the interior, just finishing it off. So the first thing I want to do is, this is more of like a test. I think I like the idea of this, but I'm not entirely sure if it's going to work. So what I would like to do is put a couple of these down and see how that goes. So how does... Where do we want that? Click on that. Nope. There we go. How does this feel? I'm not seeing a whole lot of particles. Oh, they have to be above you, don't they? I feel like I remember hearing that. So I went ahead and put some of the moss on here in here because supposedly this makes that noise. And I wanted to add as much of that to this area as possible. So if I do that and put these down... Cool. Now, does that look good, or is that too green for this area? I think context clues of this area being pretty sickly, that's actually kind of cool. So I think for now, at least, I'm going to keep it. I think I was going to do a stove thing in here, because I feel like there's got to be some way to heat this place. But I wanted to do... I don't want to do another chimney. I just don't feel like it. And where do I want this? I would imagine probably here would be the place, right? So let's see. I think I'm just going to use the black stone since we've got plenty of it. So we'll go furnace there. And then I think we will do kind of like that. And let's see. Oh, I do have a cauldron, don't I? Be a good place for a cauldron. Yeah. As far as like the person who I think lives here, there is a random character in Skyrim that I don't think it has like any plot to it. I think it's just like a random encounter. But there's like an old magic person that lives in like this weird creaky cabin. And I don't think there's ever like an explanation for it. They just live there. So that's kind of the vibe that I'm going for, if that makes any sense. Okay, because again, this is like abandoned super long ago. So it's not like really well furbished, I guess you could say. Even when someone did live here, I don't think they were terribly concerned about making it look like a home. I think they were more just like, yeah, it's a place for my research. You know, that kind of thing. I think I actually want barrels more in the corner, and then I think we can do empty bookshelf. Empty bookshelf. I don't plan to put books in here because I think they'd be gone by now. I think that's it for the inside. Again, genuinely super barren, kind of the point of this. And then out here, let me show you what we've done. So I decided to make a little garden that's kind of been run through and very nasty. You know, no longer, like some of the stuff is clinging on to life, but not a whole lot of it. I also brought some of the warped fungus thing, because it just, I feel like that kind of, whatever color blue this is, or teal or whatever, just fits this area super well and makes it feel very sick. We've got the spider webs, we've got some of the lichen, you know, for like and subscribe. Around the back, it's just basically more of the same. And decided to break off one of the shutters on this one. I thought that was fun. And, oh, I just broke one of those. Okay. And then, at night, the forest comes to life. Or something. I'll probably end up removing quite a few of these torches because I literally never plan to come back here. That was the other thing. I brought some of these. Because, you know, there's not enough stuff hanging from the ceiling. And do I want to run around the outside and do that too? I think I've reached maximum decoration on this. I think. Like, I feel like just spamming more texture blocks would just not actually help it any. So I think we will leave it there. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy with this. I'm pretty happy. I am very thrilled with this, actually. But what I wanted to do next was, I think I'm going to build like a little stone outcropping here. that I think this person was, I don't know, maybe whatever they were testing that made this forest the way it is. I think this is where their dastardly deeds were done. So for now, I think we're going to remove that and fill that in a little bit. I'm not sure how far I want this to come over. Like, I want it to be a decently sized platform, but not huge exactly. And maybe it actually kind of... I will need a lot more stone than that. Okay. Okay, so I think this is going to hang over this pool thing a little bit. And I think maybe we'll go up one more. That feels pretty good, actually. I think I want to bring it up a little... Not up, but like out a little bit more. Feels pretty good. Okay. And then let's come in with a couple of slabs. Kind of make this look a little cleaner. So I think we're going to bring that out to there, and then I think the moss comes in from there. Do I have any carpets? Yes, I do a little bit. Okay. So with this, I think we'll bring that up a little bit. Oh yeah, okay. Maybe some stairs too would be nice. Just a couple. So I think bringing that actually... I think a slab would go there, and maybe the stairs would go kind of there. Okay. I'm liking where this is going. Just some of those over there. And I think... I don't know if it needs it, but that feels pretty good, actually. I think that's about done. It's kind of flat over here. How can I fix that? Maybe just kind of like that. That feels pretty even, though. So what if I bring... Okay, so maybe what I would do is actually break that and bring that one over here. And then just a slab like that, I think. Okay. Cool. I think this would probably be a stair, maybe? Do I have any of those? Nope. Let's do stair there. And just to make it a little less flat, let's turn it... Nope, that's not a stair. Turn it like that. Okay. Yeah, nice. Yeah, we're good. We'll, do I want to tweak this anymore, or do I want to just call it there? No. I think we're gonna call it here. Cool. Oh, wait, actually... I think, yeah, so what I'm going to do is use, where is that? I wanted to make like a workstation thing going on out here, but I wanted to be like really rough looking. Like, I don't know, maybe ancient is a word to use for it. Maybe we'll put a cauldron kind of like at the end. We'll go lectern there. Brewing stand can go on the table, which I think will be set back a little bit, so that'll be like there. And, okay. So go like that, and let's get those in there. Okay, cool. What else do we have? We have just that. Okay. So I was just gonna plant these maybe in a separate garden. Just like a little thing over here, just like a random patch. Like they needed them, but they didn't want to put them in the same garden that they grow their food for some reason. Alright, so I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna sort of decide that... Nope. This is kind of like their actual garden. It's obviously not been used in, we'll say decades. I don't know. Throw numbers out. So it's kind of being retaken by the now sickly forest. I think you can go. So we're just going to put a couple in there. And I don't think you can bone meal those. So we'll leave it like that. Oh yeah, I'm actually very happy with that. The only thing I'm kind of iffy on is the lectern. I'm not a huge fan of it. I also think the cauldron shouldn't be right there. I think the cauldron would kind of go there. I feel like that's a little bit more evenly spaced out. I guess we'll put that since I have it in my inventory. Does that look better? I feel like that's a better spread. Okay, cool. And since this is outside, we'll go ahead and put water in there. I think that would naturally happen anyway. So up next, we are going to kind of finish... Oh, that got dark a lot quicker than I thought. Okay. We're going to finish off sleeping, I think, actually. How could I forget the ritualistic candles? Nice. Okay. Maybe they got a whole bunch of them. Because that's a thing people that do like cauldron-y rituals do, right? They have a whole bunch of candles for some reason. Can I put any more? Yeah, I got plenty of room for more candles. Might as well. This section of the video is sponsored by a bee farm. Big bee farm. Definitely taking control of that one. So what I want to do is kind of finish off this. I didn't want to touch the top of it because I just didn't know, where this outside section was going to go. So basically, I'm going to come in a little randomly on the top of the glass and place down some of them, some of the resin. I keep wanting to call it amber because it's somewhere between the Jurassic Park amber and I think there's a mod that uses something that looks kind of similar that I think is also called amber. And then the other thing I was thinking is, I don't know how this will look. Aside from very, very orange. Wow, that's a gross sound to break. Okay. I'm picturing this in this situation as kind of like foam, if that makes sense. Like it's bubbling to the surface and just sort of like pooling around in corners and things. That's not exactly the look I'm going for. Well, we gave it a try. So there's that. Where can I use this? Okay. That's the other question. Okay, I don't hate that. So what if we actually kind of embedded that into the glass layer? Okay, I do like that, and I think I want more, actually. Can I uncraft that? Yes, cool. I'm not a huge fan when you can't uncraft blocks like this. It's not the best. And there's one in this game that does that. I can't remember what it was. Okay, so the nether wart blocks. That's right. You can't uncraft that in a nether wart, which I get because you're kind of like, mushing up a mushroom and then putting it into a cube. But that's also, welcome to Minecraft. So, okay, yeah. Filling that out a little bit more. Yeah, that's pretty good. So maybe I will actually kind of dot those around a couple of the layers. I think that could look kind of cool. And where else? I think one more section. And I think we might just kind of go here. Go glass there. And I think maybe we'll fill in a little bit more of this. Yeah, okay. So I think I'm going to run around, remove all the torches. I want to put a bunch of the candles around here. I brought like 3 stacks of candles. I want to put them somewhere. Yeah, that's kind of the problem with making a bee farm is suddenly you have a stupid amount of wax. And I don't use wax like a whole lot, like ever. You kind of get a little desperate to get rid of it. I think I might light a couple of them, just because I think it'd be interesting ambiance. So, yeah, let me clear out these torches, light the candles, and we'll wait for nighttime. Oh yeah. Well, I hope you guys enjoy that. I feel like this is going to be kind of a different video than I normally do, just on the recording end. So, we'll see. Hopefully it was good, and without further ado, without shaders, I just turned the brightness down in the game. What do you think? Oh yeah. This feels like the kind of place that ruins the land. I will say, let me turn the shaders on. Well, I'm gonna say thanks for watching, like and subscribe. Oh man, this was such like a random, out of nowhere build, but I'm very happy I did it. Like, I don't think I'll ever come back here, but if I end up just, like, flying over for some reason, like, finding, like, a different biome, I think that'll be a lot of fun. Just like, oh, yeah, I forgot. There's a thing that lives up there that cursed the land, so. Anyway. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. I think I've got an episode coming out Friday that should be interesting, so, stay tuned for that. That should be a bedrock, and, yeah. See you guys later.